welcome back. Your dreams were your ticket out. Welcome back to that same old place that you laughed about. Well, the names have all changed since you hung around, but those dreams have remained and they've turned around. Who'd have thought they'd lead ya? Who'd have thought they'd lead ya? Back here where we need ya. Back here where we need ya. Yeah, they tease him a lot, 'cause we got him on the spot. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Welcome back. All right, give it a stretch. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's really good. All right, welcome back. All right. Hopefully that last work session was a productive one for you. For me, not too bad. I started doing some post radio show promo stuff. I ate some breakfast, and so I'm feeling pretty good. So for this, weird. Okay. So for this break session, I wanted to talk about this thing I'm going to this week that I'm traveling to for work, right? And I figured we'll take a look and kind of like how I'm preparing for it, right? Because I'm going on behalf of my company to work with, it's a hackathon. And a good part of my job is to help developers integrate my company's like products into their applications, right? And so going to hackathons and doing workshops for me is a really great way of like working with developers and seeing how they work and how like our stuff can integrate with their stuff and see the process of them putting it together. You know what I mean? Like the developer experience is what I'm really interested in. And I think by going and doing workshops and hackathons, I can see in real time a developer's experience with our stuff, you know what I'm saying? And take that back and, you know, see how we can always better improve things for everybody, right? So I wanted to take a look at, so the next hackathon I'm going to, you know what? I'm looking at this now. I want to make the screen, I'm going to zoom in a little bit so it's a little bit bigger. I think that's how it's supposed to look. All right, so I'm going to post a link to this. So it'll be next to the recording of the video on untilit.works. And so I'm gonna have a bunch of links. I'm gonna kind of show how I'm preparing or prepping for this hackathon. And so let me share my screen. So the hackathon I'm going to is called Hack Barna. And it's in Barcelona. So I guess they call Barcelona Barna. You know what I'm saying? So I guess it's the first three letters and the last two letters, Barna. All right. So yeah, the website is hackbcn.com. And I posted a link next to the recording of the video so you can check it out there for yourself. And it'll forward you to this page. All right. So Hack Barna AI Summit 2025. And so it's an AI like focused hackathon, which is pretty dope. I'll show why that's pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? All right, now Igo says, ready to push the boundaries of AI innovation? Yes. Join the most ambitious AI hackathon in Barcelona. So that's pretty dope. So I'm kind of interested in seeing what folks come up with, all right, and how our stuff can help them along with that. So connect with leading AI researchers, which is pretty dope. I want to try to use their engineers and innovators. Build groundbreaking projects with cutting-edge AI tools and compete for amazing prizes at Glovo HQ. And from what I understand, Glovo, I think, is like a delivery company. We'll take a look at their website, and then you can apply here. Now, one of the main things I'm using to kind of prep for it is that you can see here we're listed as sponsors. So shouts to Vonage, who are sending me there to be able to work with folks. Now, what I like to do is take a look at the different sponsors and kind of see what it is that they do, kind of go through their documentation if they have like API docs and maybe some quick starts and be like, oh, okay, this is cool. I can see how Vonage, because we do like real-time communication. So it's like video, SMS, RCS, WhatsApp, Messenger, Facebook Messenger, voice, all sorts of ways, right? We help people communicate with anyone or anything on the internet. And now with this AI stuff, that could be that anything, because it could be like IoT devices, it could be other people, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you want to communicate with, we help make that happen. And so I was kind of going through it, you know what I mean? And so the first one was Lovable. And because from Lovable, what they do. So, okay, by the way, I'm going to just go through this. Shout out to all the community partners, because without community, can't really have anything, you know what I mean? So shouts to community. And then here are the judges. What I noticed about this website, right, is a nice like little Easter egg. Whenever you refresh the page, so look at these people here, the judges, right? When you refresh the page, it's like a new set of icons. Like that's pretty cool. I thought that was pretty dope. Yeah. And then ready to hack, cool prizes, all that stuff. And again, it's happening like I think this is being shown in my time because it's actually Saturday to Sunday, if I remember correctly. At least that's what I have in my schedule. And so I think this is because they're ahead. So I think that's why it's showing up here like the 10th, like Friday, but it's actually Saturday. So yeah, I think that's what's happening there. Yeah, see right here, yeah. Schedule October 11th to 12th. So I think here is showing as my time, and then this is the actual thing here. All right. And then here's all the stuff. So look like my workshop is happening at like 4 o'clock. Okay, nice. Cool. And it's like an hour, so I'm only going to kind of show some quick stuff. You know what I'm saying? Now, speaking of that, why I'm kind of excited that it's an AI kind of like featured thing is because here's the developer docs. Here's the Vonage developer docs. Feel free to check it out. You know, let me know what you think. We work very hard on it. So let me share this screen, share this tab instead. I want to make this a little bit larger. All right, so here's the developer docs, right? Now, I'm going to go there because video is kind of like, for me at least, it's one of the easiest things to kind of like put into your project, because some of the other things you have to like register. So it's like, if it's like a phone number, you kind of need to purchase a phone number, register it, a bunch of other stuff, right? But for like quick stuff, I always go to video. All right. Now, other people can do other things that I help them along with that. But for like the video, this is kind of like what I'm going to be presenting. Like, hey, check this out. Because we have this whole video plus AI section here. You know what I'm saying? And so we have like some pretty cool stuff. And I created some web samples that kind of show these. So I'll be able to get people started a lot faster with their projects. All right. So one of the things that I figured what might be kind of cool is that I spoke about it before, Lovable. All right. So Lovable, build something lovable. They're one of the sponsors, right? And so create apps and websites by chatting with AI. I'm like, oh, that's pretty dope. And so I did that. And so I created with Lovable. I was like, hey, because one of our use cases for our video is like telehealth, because our video API is HIPAA compliant, you know what I'm saying? Which is like a health personal identification certification thing, whatever. You're making sure your stuff doesn't get out there, you know what I'm saying? So so I was like, all right, let me see if I can build a telehealth application. It's like a quick POC kind of thing, a proof of concept, and add Vonage video, because with that, I also have, I added to our documentation. Let me share this tab instead. So this is back to the Vonage docs. I created a set of web components to be used with our video API, so you can drop it into any sort of framework that you may use, right? And so I have it here, so you can do like, you can drop the video components into Angular. I kind of walk you through that. Astro, React, Svelte, Vanilla.js, Vue, all the good stuff, right? Now, Lovable, when I asked it to create the telehealth app, it created a React app. So I think that's what it uses to create. And so with that, I have this. Did it load? Oh, it didn't load. Okay, I'm gonna give it a second to load. All right, now, so let me share. So I created a Lovable app, telehealth app. I put it to my GitHub so that I would be able to kind of edit it, like change up stuff. Hold on, give me a second here. Share this tab instead. And so here it is in GitHub code spaces. All right, you can see here, welcome to your Lovable project. yada yada, a lot of stuff here. All right. And so I had this running from before. So I did stuff to it before. So npm, let me see the package JSON. Is it run start? Is it start preview dev npm run dev? Let's try that. Dev. I'm pretty sure there's a package. Yeah, I already have the node modules. So let's see here. Hopefully something will run. Open in. Oh, I gotta make it public. All right. I gotta make the port public. Is the port public? Yes, it's public. Cool. Open in. Okay, hold on. Oh, I didn't open in the browser. I need you to open in the browser. Trust me. Okay, here we go. Network. Let me see this. Open this up. Let's see if this will open it up. Open. Is it going to open? Hopefully. Let me see something here. It was working before. Hold on. All right, let me try this again. Is it preview? Okay, I don't know. It's been a while since I've done like a React app. npm run dev. Okay, open in browser. Here we go. Connecting to the forwarded ports. Okay, something's loaded. All right, here we go. Nice. Let me share this tab. So here's the actual application that Lovable created. All right, it's very nice. Like you can get started. Like you can log in. You can do a lot of dope stuff. So it's nice. You know what I'm saying? There's like a login and all this other stuff. I believe it was /video/ and then something. So like test. Bam. Here we go. And now I'm going to allow. All right. So now what's cool is it created this like video room, right, for video chat. And what I did was, now you see here's a WebRTC peer-to-peer connection will be established in production. So it didn't actually do this. This is the web components that I created that I plugged into the React application. And so let me go ahead and I'll open this in a new window so you can see the two of them. All right, I might get some feed. I see the trash. My internet is trash. What you see here, two of us, right? And I hooked up the buttons so I can mute, and I can not publish the video. All right. So it worked. And with the power of web components. So let me show you the code. Let me go back to the here. I'm gonna close these out because I'm hearing myself. Nice. So now let me. Okay. So again, Lovable created all of this, right? And all I needed to do is I put in the app CSS and I added some stuff for the video web components. So we have the video publisher. Let me make this larger. So I just added the video publisher, subscribers, and the div within the subscriber, right? And all the styling and stuff, the web component kind of like took on what was there. So that's why it was kind of like curved around the edges and everything, because it's just dropping it into that placeholder and it kind of just worked. So it's pretty cool. And then as far as pages, I didn't need to know anything about this other stuff. I just saw a video room, went to video room, added the video SDK API from Vonage. And then I'm only using the two web components, the publisher and the subscribers. So publisher is my video that I'm putting into the video call, and subscribers is everybody else in the video call. So that's what those are there. All right, great. Let's see. Okay. And then, yeah, a lot of this stuff I didn't know. Like I kind of went through and I was like, oh, okay, where is this stuff at? So I just kind of like commented a bunch of stuff because I didn't need it. And I just kind of plugged in my own stuff. So you can see right here, like here's the web component for video subscribers right there. And then the one for my publisher right there. And that's pretty much everything. And then all I need to do was set the session, application ID, and token. And I got that from a server I have running. I have another project where it's a little bit, it's it's quicker to start up a node server to get your credentials, right? And so I have that running. And so I got that popped into there. And I did that also in open codes in GitHub code spaces. And so that's pretty dope. All right, so there's that. And then all I do is for the publisher, I just set the session token and any properties to it. I create a session, you know what I'm saying, use the Vonage SDK. And yeah, and then the same thing for subscribers, and that's it. And don't need to worry about all the other stuff behind the scenes that Vonage is doing because the web component takes care of that. You know what I'm saying? And so I did this in like under an hour. Most of it was trying to figure out the React stuff, kind of like how I was like, wait, I got to spin this up, do this other stuff or whatever. But yeah, just dropped it in and it worked, which is kind of amazing and why I really like web components and why I'm such a big proponent of them. You know what I'm saying? They're very helpful. So with all that, so stuff like that. So for the rest of the day, so now that I have experience kind of like with Lovable and our video API, I'll be able to help folks out if they are coming across the same thing, because now I have this as something I can kind of refer to, right? And then also, and plus we have the docs also that I created on our website that'll also have all these things. If they're not using React, if anyone using anything else, they can use that as well. I can help them with that. What else? So yeah, so really looking forward to the hackathon, Hack Barna. Let me share the screen again. But yeah, looking forward to it. And for today, I'm going to kind of go through. So this is Glovo. And Glovo, I believe, yes, it is a food delivery spot. Let me see here. So yeah, so food delivery and more. So grocery shops, pharmacies, anything. So that'd be pretty cool to kind of see. I can think of all sorts of stuff that we can help with that as well. You know what I'm saying? Because again, we help with real-time communication. So between the person doing the deliveries and the person getting deliveries, you probably want to be able to have that communication as well. So yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna check out a bunch of these. You know what I'm saying? I've been hearing a lot about N8N for a long time, so this would be a good opportunity for me to kind of like dive in to check it out more. And then if there's folks there, like from any of these companies, being able to talk with them. And so I want to get an idea for them. And if I have any questions, be able to talk to the people working on these things, right? And so like Hugging Face, I'm a big fan of Hugging Face, especially the Transformers JS. We've done a bunch of projects with that, or I've done a bunch of projects with that. And so it'd be cool if there's somebody there from that. 11 Labs, Anthropic, Fall, a bunch of dope spots. You know what I'm saying? Dope List. That's just a cool name. You know what I mean? And so a lot of cool stuff. Hook Deck, I believe, is like a webhook service. So that'd be kind of interesting to see how we can connect things. So yeah, a lot of dope stuff. Again, I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be really cool, I think. And oh, also, I created. So do I have my Twitter up here? Let me pull up my Twitter. So if you're on Twitter and you like to follow your boy, or whatever, or reach out or something, I real quick. It's Lifelong Dev on Twitter. Let me see. So here's my Twitter feed, right? And so if you want some more information and things, I have my pin post is here. Also, I created a bunch of like random websites, and so I have a travel website that I created, and I have a specific like page or section for the Hack Barna 2025. I'm gonna add that to the list here. So I'll be taking a bunch of pictures and videos and stuff of my trip. And so if you want to follow along, you can do that there. But I also added, let me just go here. So if you ever been to Barcelona or Spain, well, Spain or Barcelona in general, I'm kind of like looking for stuff to do. So I created this like a map, and you can kind of let me know. You can suggest stuff I can check out while there. So feel free to do that there. Again, link will be next to the recording of the video. But yeah, so this is the website I made. I make a bunch of random projects, right? And so this kind of just shows like where I'll be going. So you can see Barcelona there for Hack Barna. One of the other places I've been to recently was actually Dallas, Texas. So if you want to check out my adventures in Dallas, Texas for Commit Your Code, I did a workshop there as well. And you can kind of just, follow along and stuff. The flight there was kind of wild. I talk about it in the thing, but yeah. So yeah, a lot of cool stuff. I always like to do 360s of the hotel room. So if you're into hotel rooms like I am, maybe you can check out. So this is the hotel I got to stay in. So it's pretty dope. Nice. It was very nice. I liked it. I'm saying? Spacious. Very nice. Everything's bigger in Texas, apparently. All right. So with that, I'm going to get y'all back to work so I can get back to work. Because as you can see, there's a lot of stuff I want to prepare for this week. And thanks for hanging out. We'll see you 15 minutes after the hour. We'll take a look at an artist's website, listen to some music, watch some videos. Maybe you'll become a fan. And till then, let me stop these code spaces because it's going to charge me. So I always forget to stop them. They stop after a while, but it's costing me money. So I just stopped them. Cool. Let me get y'all back to work. Again, thanks for hanging out. Have you seen any of these other sponsors? Have you tried any of them? Let me know what you think. And I'm really excited to be able to check out Barcelona. It's going to be cool. And especially going for an AI, and it's like Hacktober as well. You know what I'm saying? That's going to be super dope. So I'm looking forward to it. Let me send y'all off with some traveling music. This right here is an artist that goes by the name of Anthony Cruz. Formerly, or AKA, I think he still goes by A Butter. The track is called Thank You. Thanks for hanging out. See you 15 minutes after the hour. Till then, I wish you much productivity. And y'all be easy. All right, y'all? Peace. Thanks, y'all.
I want to say thank you for holding on. When a brother was down and out, now I feel so strong. And I want to say thank you for being there. When a brother had nowhere to turn to, you were there. And I'm feeling like, yeah. And everybody said, yeah. We spread love like, yeah. I want to say thank you for holding on. When a brother was down and out, now I feel so strong. And I want to say thank you